Hi, Volume 7, Bible Story, out of my 70-year-old book set that I have. We're Volume 7, and we are at Part 4, Story 7, The Centurion Servant. And this has got to be a proof book because it has all kinds of, uh, like they were working on it. Okay, Part 4, Story 7, The Centurion Servant. One day, while Jesus was in Capernaum, an officer of the Roman army, asked for his help. He was a centurion, which means that he was a captain of the company of 100 soldiers, just like he was the most important Roman officer in the city. As an officer, it was his duty to keep the peace. He had been watching Jesus ever since he first came to Capernaum and began his work. No doubt he had stood in the crowd and listened as Jesus taught the people. He had to make sure that this Galilean wasn't saying anything that might lead the people to rebel against Rome. As he listened, he became more he had come to respect Jesus very highly. Here he was sure was a very good man and a very great man. The kingdom of love he talked about was no threat to Rome. Rome could do with some of this love. When his servant became ill and the doctors couldn't do nothing for him, the centurion thought of Jesus and remembered the stories of his power to heal the sick. But he wondered, would Jesus be willing to help an officer of the hated Roman army? Did his love reach beyond the Jews? Well, it was worth a try. First, he sent to First, he sent to the Jewish leaders and asked them to speak to Jesus for him. They did so, adding that this man was worthy of help because he loves our nation and has built us a synagogue. But the centurion did not think he was worthy. When Jesus drew near his house, he sent another messenger to say, very humbly, Lord, don't trouble yourself, for I am not worthy to have you come under my roof. Just say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I am a man under authority, with soldiers under me, and I say to one, go, and he goes, and to another, come, and he comes, and to my servant, do this, and he does it. At this marvel, at this Jesus marveled, and turning to those about him, saying, I have found not I have not found such great faith, not no, not in Israel. This centurion, a Roman soldier, was the first to see that Jesus was not only a healer and a teacher, but a ruler and a king. Yep. He had seen more in Jesus than the Jews, making Messiah whose mess whose Messiah he was. That is why Jesus went on to say, many shall come from the east and the west, and shall sit down with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the children of the kingdom shall be cast out. But the children of the kingdom shall be cast out. Uh, it, it throws me into a bit because King James, uh, it's like a 600-year-old language. and it gets confusing. Okay, let's get back. But this he meant that people of many nations and countries will accept him as their Lord, while others close at hand, who should know better, will reject him. Pleased by the centurion's amazing faith and wishing to teach his hearers a lesson, Jesus turned to him and said, "Go, it'll be done for you as you have believed." The centurion had said that he believed Jesus could heal his servant at a distance without even coming to the house. He was sure that Jesus had but to say the word and the sick man would be healed. And so it happened. As soon as Jesus commend, com, oh, okay. As soon as Jesus commanded the centurion for his commended, commended the centurion for his faith, and that very moment his servant was healed. I can imagine the servant jumping out of his bed, his pain all gone, his face wreathed in wreath, wreath in smiles. Thank you, I can hear him say to his master. Don't thank me, I am sure, the noble centurion replied. Thank the wonderful carpenter of Nazareth. And then it has a drawing of the centurion in front of Jesus, or a representation of it, because we don't have any pictures from 2,000 years ago. We just have artist renderings. And that's the centurion in front of Jesus. Okay? And they stick together because they probably hadn't been opened in 50 years. Okay, that was part 4, story 7. And it looks like it's a short one. So we got a few more, and then we'll see what happens. So we're going to do the break and see and finish this out. See you in a bit.